Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go with the information. There is a figure given over here. In the figure, point O is the center of the circle and the line PQ is tangent to the circle at point P as shown. The length of the segment OP is 12 centimeter and arc length created by angle POQ is equal to 5/3 times phi. What is the value of angle PQO in degrees? Okay, here O is the center of the circle and so this PQ represents the tangent drawn to the circle and it touches a circle at point P and Q is the external point. So like whenever we draw tangent to a circle from an external point, so the point of contact, the angle between the radius of the circle and tangent is always right angle. That is here it's 90 degree because OP represents the radius of the circle. And also there is an information about the length of this OP, that is 12 centimeter. That is the radius of this circle is 12 centimeter. Okay, and also there is an information, the arc length created by angle POQ. Angle POQ means here we have P, here we have O, here we have Q. So POQ means this angle. So the arc created by this angle POQ, I mean the arc length created by this angle POQ is at 5/3 pi. So this is the arc created by the angle POQ. So we have the length of this arc, it is given 5/3 pi. Let me write over here. Okay, now they are asking us to find the angle measure in degrees of PQO. PQO. So we have to find the angle measure over here. Okay, so here we have the length of the arc created by this angle POQ. So let me write the stuff over here. So arc length is given, that is 5/3 times pi. So we know the formula to get the arc length, that's going to be theta over 360 degree times 2 pi r, which is the circumference of the circle, which is equal to 5/3 times pi. So here theta is the central angle. Okay, so here the central angle is nothing but the angle measure POQ, that's not known. So let's keep theta as it is and let's keep this 360 degree as it is, theta over 360 degree times 2 pi, and this r is radius. We know the radius, that's 12 centimeter. We can plug in 12 for r over here. Then we get 5/3 times pi. So theta over 360 degree. So when I multiply this 2 and 12, I'm getting 24. 24 pi equals to 5/3 pi. So 24 goes into 24 one times and 24 goes into 360 15 times. So I'm getting theta over 15 pi. Times pi equals to 5/3 pi. So now let's multiply both sides by 15. So my aim is to solve for theta. So because theta represents the angle measure over here, that is POQ. So once I get this angle measure, I'll be able to get the angle measure PQO. Okay, 15 will cancel and 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 15 5 times. So then theta times pi is equal to 5 times pi is 25 pi. Okay, now let me divide both sides by pi to solve for theta. So when I divide both sides by pi, so this pi will cancel, here pi will cancel, I'm getting theta is equal to 25. So now I got the central angle of the arc, this arc, so that is 25. So here we have 25 degree angle measure. Already we know that this is the angle measure between the tangent and the radius OP. So I've already said that whenever we draw a tangent from an external point to the circle, at the point of tangency, the angle measure between the radius and tangent is always 90 right angle, that is 90 degree. Okay, now we can use the angle sum property of the triangle, because in this triangle, so the sum of the three interior angles equals to 180 degree. So here we know the measures of the two interior angles are 25 and 90. Let me write them. 25 positive 25 degree, positive 90 degree, and the third interior angle measure is over here, that is PQO. PQO. Let me write it, measure of angle PQO. So sorry, that's what we have to find. So equals to 180 degree, because these are the three interior angles of a triangle. In any triangle, the three interior angles will add up to 180 degree. So when I combine this 25 and 90, I am getting 115 degree positive measure of angle PQO equals to 180 degree. So let me subtract 150 degree from both sides to solve for the measure of angle PQO. Let me do it. So when I do so, this 115 positive 150 negative 150 will cancel. I'm getting measure of angle PQO equals to, when I subtract 150 from 180, I'm getting 65 degree. So the value of angle PQ in degrees is 65. So we find 65 in answer choice D. So the correct answer choice for this question is option D.